A very good morning, everyone. Today, myself Dinas Khanam and my friend Noria Fiza from class 12th are going to show you a presentation on evolution of biotechnology. As we know that in the past few years there has been much rise in the evolution of biotechnology, so let's talk on the same. First of all, let's know what is biotechnology. Biotechnology is a life science which generally deals with the study of living organisms. Biotechnology is also known as biological technology.
What is the role of biotechnology in our everyday life? Biotechnology helps us to solve problems of everyday life. Today, the five branches into which modern biotechnology is divided human, environmental, industrial, animal, and plant help us to fight with hunger and disease, reduce our ecological footprint, and save energy. Before we move ahead, let us know something about Venkataraman Ramakrishnan. Venkataraman Ramakrishnan is an Indian-born British and American structural biologist who shared the 2009 Nobel Prize in Chemistry with Thomas A. Steeds and Ada Yonath for studies of the structure and function of the ribosome. As you know, ribosomes are the site of protein synthesis. This discovery paved the way for the indication of how proteins cause cancer in human beings.
Now, let's move on to the evolution of biotechnology which took place in the past few years. When we talk about the year 2020, biotechnological innovations led the fight against the SARS-CoV-2 pandemic.
Year 2013, the first bionic eye was produced in US, giving hope to blind people worldwide.
In the year 1998, a draft of the human genome map was created that located more than 30,000 genes.
When we look at the year 1997, scientists introduced the world to Dolly the sheep, the first clone of a mammal.
When we move on to the year 1983, the first genetically modified plant was presented.
Year 1969, an enzyme was synthesized in vitro for the first time in history.
As my friend mentioned that biotechnology have many uses and applications, so let's talk on the same. When we talk about the field of medicine, the development of insulin, gene therapies and vaccines such as hepatitis B are some of the milestones of biotechnology.
In industries, the revolution of the new smart materials hand in hand with biotechnology has only just begun.
In the sector of food, the biotechnological products such as VEMA have created a type of crop resistant to droughts and certain insects.
In case of environment, through bioremediation processes useful for ecological recovery and the catabolic properties of microorganisms are used to restore contaminated ecosystems. As we all know, a coin has two sides. Similarly, biotechnology has also two sides, that is, its advantages and disadvantages. Let us look into some of the advantages of biotechnology. First, it reduces CO2 emissions, optimizes the use of water, and reduces waste. Second, it improves medical diagnosis, reduces infection rates, and favors progress in developing countries. Last but not the least, it favors healthy and sustainable agriculture. It provides more nutritious, toxin, and allergen-free food.
Now, let's move on to some of the disadvantages of biotechnology. The proliferation of laboratory foods could end the crop diversity. This causes allergies, poisoning of living organisms, and modified bacteria escaping from a laboratory. Cloning, the modification of human genome, and assisted reproduction are the matters of social controversy.
We are still in the preliminary stage in the biotechnological research. Hence, we have the go we have to go a long way to achieve the desired goals in biotechnology. Thank
Thank
you.
you.